Hello guys, and welcome back to another BNSF 6951 video. This video is going to be a follow-up on my buddy Chuck Baker's last video called LEDs. When he was at my house last, he picked up these LED switches that I had made for my tortoise machines. And what I used them for was on my control panel, just to show me the position of the turnouts. Anyhow, let me reposition the camera and I will show you guys how to hook these up, all the wiring and whatever is involved. So give me a couple minutes and I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Let me show you what we're going to need to do this project. And all of these were bought from LEDswitch.com. Okay, first thing you'll need is a pack of bicolor LEDs, and they're 3mm, and I'm doing this as a follow-up to Chuck Baker's video on LEDs, only because he took the stuff from me and never really knew how I hooked them up, so thought I would get into this. Anyhow, you need this, and the second thing you'll need is these here mini toggle switches. These are double pole, double throw, and the number is M202. They also have these switches smaller, and I think the number would be SM202. You can use LEDs with 3 prongs, but it's just a lot easier to use the ones with just 2 prongs, or 2 deals. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to use the bicolor 2-prong LEDs, and what you need to do is, I don't remember which is the anode and which is the cathode, but when you hook these up, you need to hook the long one to the long one of the next LED, and then the short one goes to the tortoise machine, and then the other short one goes to the power supply. So now I'll show you how all of this gets hooked up. Alright, so let's get back down here to the workbench. Alright, here's your double pole, double throw switch. 2 leads at the bottom come from the power supply. In this case, I am using an old standby, my MRC power pack, and I have it hooked up to the variable voltage, and I am set at approximately 4 volts. I don't know if you guys can see all of that, but when I had this on my previous layout, I actually was using these type of wall plug-in power packs, and if you guys can see that it actually is a 9-volt power supply. And the reason why it was 9 volts power supply is because I was powering about 10 tortoise machines off of this one power pack. Alright, so back to this now. Alright, so you would hook this up if there was no LEDs. So you get power supply coming in, and you know the tortoise works on reverse polarity. So of course you'll have to jump the lower left to the upper right, and the lower right to the upper left. And then the let's see, the yellow and the green wire what normally would go out to, let's see if I can get this without messing up the wiring, would go out to your connector. These connectors you can get pretty much anywhere. I see them all the time on eBay. Whatever they are, they are. I don't know if LED Switch has these, but wherever you can get it. So since I don't have a tortoise machine available, I jumped to 2. Okay. So now, after you put the 2 longs together, like I showed you, you'll have 1 wire coming from your switch, and the other wire will be going to your connector at the tortoise machine. That's pins 1 and pin 8. Okay, so what happens now is, because the tortoise machines work on reverse polarity, let me get this set up here. Because the tortoise machines work on reverse polarity, when you flip the switch to turn the to change the position of the turnout, the LEDs will indicate the same thing. So let me turn some lights out here so you can actually see what's going on. Okay, that's a little bit better right there. Okay, so you got the turnout in one position. If I get it better. And let's see, we'll go a little bit closer. Alright, so you have your tortoise machine in one position, and you want to go in the other position, so you'll flip it, and lo and behold, the indicators will change also. It's very easy to do, and it's not expensive, so if you guys need to have some sort of indicators on your fascia board, this is the easiest and cheapest way to do it. But as you can see, all I'm doing is flipping back and forth again, and your lights will change corresponding to the position of the turnout. Anyhow, I hope this video helps you guys out. For now, that's all, folks. BNSF 6951 out.